Voters express mixed reactions about traditional council elections, and Ketamana's organized crime unit officially shut down. I'm Lebo Changela with this news update. Voters at some voting stations have expressed mixed reactions about the traditional council elections in KwaZulu-Natal. MEC for Cooperative Governance and Traditional Affairs, Nomu Sadube, has visited voting stations at the Mqonqo area near Pietermaritzburg. Some say they are casting their votes for access to tap water, while others express a little hope that there will be change. They also accuse government of not addressing voter education adequately. Some voters say they had trouble identifying their preferred candidates on the ballot papers, as only formal names are listed. Security has been tightened at voting stations. Earlier, a few voting stations opened for the traditional council elections in KwaZulu-Natal. Rain affected access to some stations at uThukela in the Midlands and Ugu on the south coast of the province. Voters in 204 mainly rural communities in the province are electing representatives in their respective traditional councils. About 600,000 voters are registered to vote and 700,000 ballot papers have been printed. The Independent Electoral Commission's Mawe Tumozwe says most of the over 1,000 polling stations opened without problems at 7.
We were able to open most voting stations at 7 and a few in areas where we are affected by the weather where we opened late, but all were open and running by 8 a.m. this morning. We've seen a few voters, and we hope that the enthusiasm and the excitement around this election will last the day, and everyone who's registered for these elections has an opportunity to go and vote.
The Independent Complaints Directorate and the Hawks has officially shut down the Organized Crime Unit office at Ketamana in Durban. This comes after an intensive investigation by the ICD unearthed at least 51 cases of suspicious deaths and allegations of poor handling of cases. 2 senior officials have already been suspended, while Commanding Officer Major General Johan Boysen was also reportedly served with a letter of possible suspension. Hawks spokesperson Macintosh Palela.
And we anticipate that the report on this investigation is going to be finalized by the end of the month. What has happened in the meantime is that the people that have been working in Ketamana have been moved to the organized crime in central Durban, and that structure has been to be used by the police station that is situated in those premises.
And dismissed workers at Impala Platinum Mine in Rustenburg in Northwest, who have been kicked out of the mine hostels, say life is a struggle for them. Workers have not been earning wages since the strike started. Some of them are staying with miners who rented accommodation in the nearby Freedom Park informal settlement. They say living in the informal settlement is expensive, and they have to buy 20 liters of water for 5 rand. Some of them express their frustrations.
We are starving. We haven't been paid. Impala kicked us out of the hostel and closed their kitchen and gates.
Since the beginning of the strike, we haven't been paid. I have nothing to eat, even the children at home. I also don't have money for the rent.